Zen koans are questions that are unanswerable. They're posed in meditation in the Zen practice to help free up the mind.
Feel for you.
Now I'll invite you to share a practice.
This is usually when I ask, well, what do you want to get out of the practice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think would be? Yeah, let's see. Maybe so there's either
You want to do it
relational
then?
practice or a practice of ourself.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of relational practices other than the breathing. We've done that.
Mm-hmm.
It's I just do meditation practices. So let's do that.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. So this is a Zen practice I was listening to this morning. So it's just convenient. Zen koans are questions that are unanswerable. They're posed in meditation in the Zen practice to help free up the mind. So we'll just take a few moments to do a Zen Koan. Okay, and then we can talk about, well, what do we get out of it? And you can say what you got out of it, and then I can say what I see in it, and then we can end the practice. How about that?
Yeah. I like
Okay,
it.
cool. So just kind of take a few moments to close your eyes or bring a soft gaze. Let's just start out with a few deep breaths just to kind of ground into the seat. Yeah, if you want to take a deeper breath to bring a little bit more release, that's cool too. You might bring your mind to whatever you want to bring it to that encompasses that word awareness that we were talking about. Might be awareness of the seat, your breath, if your eyes are open, of things out in front of you, the sound of your refrigerator, whatever you choose to be aware of. Bring in the question of, who am I? See what comes up when you just internally ask that question. Now migrate into the question of, whose awareness is this? You might think it's my awareness. What if it's not? You might think of yourself as, I am Phil, or I am a producer. What's below that? Take a few more breaths and ask yourself one more time, Who am I? Am I this person that's sitting in here in this chair, or am I this awareness that is observing this person in this chair? Rest in that awareness. Yeah, start to open your eyes and see if you can even begin to describe what went on.
Yeah, place my awareness on different things. The way this chair is sticky to my skin,
Mm-hmm.
a pain in my knee, the sound of the fridge. And who am I is there was some, I don't know, the word fear comes up around that question, and I don't know what that means, but it was
Interesting.
like a
Timing.
in my chest,
Interesting.
like not knowing or like
Mm.
not being able to come to nothing coming and like wanting to answer a question or wanting to be
Yeah.
to meet it.
Yeah. Kind of your core is answering that question. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all about just trying to get the mind out of the way and experiencing what it's like to just be. The question tends to confuse the mind to the point where it'll eventually give up on trying to answer it. And then what's below it is really where the fruit is. And it's different depending upon who you are.
Yeah.
You just experienced an entryway into the fear of possibly not knowing who you are.
Yeah.
And that's deep work right there.
Yeah. And then am I this vehicle in the chair?
Mm-hmm.
Or am I the awareness of because I'm aware of it. I look down
Mm-hmm.
and here I am. And then there's this maybe emptiness that's the awarer.
Mm-hmm. That's in Buddhism often is described as emptiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Non-self.
Non-self. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, to me, that practice where it has led me over the years is there was a moment when I realized that awareness is almost infinite, and I'm just in a sea of that infinite. And it's like I think we were talking after our interview last time, is that, is consciousness created in our mind, or is consciousness there and our mind's just tuning into it?
Yeah.
And there was a point in one meditation where it actually literally flipped, and it felt like I had become the entire thing. And that's what I've heard shared about, the end result, if you want to call it, of these awareness practices is this sense of connectedness that really feeds the heart. And it's getting it at a visceral level that we are all connected.